What's going on, you guys? I am Morgan Daniel, and today we will be taking a look at the PGYTECH OneGo 3-liter sling bag. This thing's great, and the same company that made this thing, that made the Spot Pro, and this thing is also great. So, what's there not to like? Okay, so starting off on the exterior, obviously you have the bag, but you also have this really nice, comfortable strap with this little magnetic hook that makes it really easy to take it on and off. Typically, I just slip it over my head, but it's there. And if you're wearing it in fanny pack mode, because you can also wear this in fanny pack mode, that clip is beautiful, because a fanny pack needs a clip. Yeah. But other than that, on the outside, it's just a very sleek, simple design. We have a nice, large pocket right here. And this actually, this has a little thing in the end, so I can't actually stick my hand through it, so I can put something in there and it won't fall out. But it also has these little straps right here, and this allows this part to expand to fit a tripod or something. I mean, this tripod fits pretty much with it fully folded up. Obviously, I could take the ball head off, but you can also expand it and put a water bottle or a mini tripod is what they say you could fit in there. But honestly, anything, just toss it in there. Moving on to the back, we have two pockets that lean up against your body, so they're nice and safe. These are where you would probably try and keep your safe items. I mean, you can keep them in the bag too, obviously, because on the bag, actually, we have your zipper, but you can actually feed it through this loop. It's just like a little lock, kinda, so like, I can't. I'm gonna have to sit here and try and fiddle this thing back through the loop. It's very efficient at its job, actually. Don't want to get locked out of your own bag. It's a little too efficient for my liking, but it works really well. And on the back, once again, we have a larger pocket, as you can see. And this has a little magnet, keep it shut, just toss really anything in there. Wallet, maybe some cash is what I would do. And then also we have this little phone pocket. This is an iPhone 12 mini, by the way, with like a Apple leather case. If I put this thing in here, it barely fits. Like I have a little bit of wiggle room, but like height-wise, if I actually want my phone like pretty concealed, like it still sticks out and you're still like, you can still barely see it, but like if it was bigger, it'd be like up to here. What kind of phone is this for, guys? But for me, it works for me. I have the mini phone, so I'm perfectly fine with it. And then also we have YKK zippers. Nice little metal pole, so you just always have something to grab onto. Nice clean zipper action. Never gonna struggle really opening this thing. That's probably really loud, so I'll stop. I open this thing while riding my bike, and I am perfectly fine just doing it one-handed. And moving on to the inside, you have all your important things nice up front, you know, the important things. And they come with these little dividers. Make sure nothing falls out. They come with these little dividers, kind of like you would see in a camera bag, and they just Velcro on. But how I like to have mine set up is I'll show it in the B-roll with it all like fully loaded. But I have this little one, usually, that sits over here in the corner. So it's just like a little pocket right here that I can toss stuff. Typically, I toss my AirPods in there because I'm always grabbing those, and I like them handy. And then this one, I put on the side because I don't really need to, and if I do, I can have it. But it fits a little knife perfectly, and it protects it. Obviously, you still have the clip, but it's a handy little spot to have a knife, and I had used this one because it has a little flathead screwdriver on it, so it just comes in handy. But I actually could not carry it because if we go in this bag, we open the zipper pocket, you can see there is a little pin, or not pin, but a little metal coin. So you have a green P and a red P, and this thing's magnetic, so you can keep it in your bag on the little magnet. But basically, this would allow you to take a camera plate and just screw it on because, I mean, it's a flathead, essentially. So that comes in handy. Or if you need to flip a little coin. Honestly, I haven't used this, but it is kind of nice knowing that I have this. I can do a camera tripod really quickly or just flip a coin. So yeah, that's a fun little thing that I was surprised to find out about this. And now this thing has a 3-liter capacity, so it's definitely on like the medium to small side. I'd say 3 liters is like 3 to 4 is probably pretty average for a sling bag. But for me, this works perfectly. I could definitely have gone with a 5 or 6 liter option, and that way I would be able to take my camera or my tablet, except usually every day I'm not taking my camera or tablet, so this is a great like everyday bag, except they do say you can take a camera in it. It's like one of those little point and shoot cameras. It's basically what you could fit in here, so don't be buying this thing expecting to put your DSLR or really big like Canon EOS RP with the massive 24 to 120 lens or something. It's not gonna happen. But I mean, you got little knickknacks. It's a pretty big pocket. You can fit a decent bit in there. But then moving back onto that zipper pocket, everything has labels. I have ignored the labels. I don't care. The stuff they have labeled, I'm like, that stuff doesn't fit in there for me, because everything I have is larger than a normal person, I guess. Longer cables, bigger AirPods, and everything. But what typically I run my bag with is just a MagSafe power bank in there, and that's it for the zipper pocket. Sometimes if I don't need my AirPods, I will still put them in this zipper pocket, so I still have them, except they're nice and secure in this zipper pocket, because sometimes when I have them here, if I open my bag and I obviously do this, they're gonna fall out. As you can see, they're not in there right now. Okay, well, that's a zipper pocket that's meant to be shut. That shouldn't have fallen. I should have shut that, but that way it's nice and safe. And also, you got a little PGYTECH 3-liter OneGo Solo. And then moving on to this back bit, you have a little magnet once again. And what I like to keep in here is actually a key. And I ride my bike a ton. I ride it every day, so if I need my key to my bike lock, I typically, if I'm going somewhere, will take this, so I have the key on me. And I don't need a key ring because this is all I take. And I found it fits perfectly in one of these little banks. They show it fitting a USB flash drive, but you can see it right there, and it fits perfectly. And also you'll notice I have this. This is a 3D printed carabiner. I forget where, like, I don't have the link to it, but I found it on Thingiverse, so whoever made this, thank you. This thing is amazing. It's a 3D printed carabiner, and it works great because typically I like to wear a hat or something, so knowing I have this, I just clip the hat to my bag, and then I can put on a helmet or something else. Or maybe I just don't want to wear a hat at the moment, so that's always nice to have, and that fits nice in there. And that's it for that pouch that I have. You also have this big section here if you wanted to fit something large, but then that just magnetically closes. Not super strong. You can still open it one hand perfectly fine. And then also we have a little spot up here on this little top. You can fit a stylus, a pen, a pencil, whatever you want in that little bit. Let's see, what did I miss? This is made out of polyester. I don't know which material that is because there's a lot, but polyester. It feels really nice. I don't know if it's waterproof, but it's pretty water repellent. I rode it in the rain, and I had technology in there, and I opened the bag, and it was not wet. And that was just like rain, like your average rain, so I'm not sure how that would hold up if you were to like swim with this, so I do not advise that, but from my experiences so far, it's been pretty water resistant. Oh, yes, I only really missed like one thing. So, you have a little charging port in this. This is stupid, and I will never ever see myself using it, but it exists. So if we pay really close attention to the corner of the bag, you can't really see it up there, but there's a little spot you can feed a cable through, and essentially that cable will pop out this little hole right here. So just one of these little bits, and there's a little cable pass through over there. So If you needed some wire coming out of this bag, you totally could. I would never use this, but it exists, so cool. Yeah, that's really it for it. I love this bag. This has been my new go-to because I found myself this summer riding my bike a lot, and I just needed something that I could kind of just take and not have a massive backpack on me, where I would wear a camelback and my whole back would just get all sweaty because it's like 90 degrees out and it's a black camelback, and that's not fun. So I tried to pick up a light like sling bag that was kind of compact and small, and this thing has gotten the job done. Honestly, 3 liters is the perfect size for an everyday use, I would say. So if you're scared about getting too small of a bag, well, I'd say 3 to 5 liters is a safe bet. 3 is going to be on the more compact side, 5 will be on the more larger side for sure, but that should probably get you by. I love this thing. I just go to leave the house, toss it over my shoulder, and I'm good to go. So, yeah, I 100% recommend getting this if you are looking into a sling bag. It is definitely on the affordable side, coming in at $65, because when I was looking into sling bags, I noticed a lot of them. I'm not about to pay $120 for a sling bag. I don't know about you, but I'm not dropping $120 on a sling bag, so I found this works pretty good for a medium priced option. I love it. I can't say I love it enough, I guess. Anyways, have a great rest of your afternoon, or morning, or night, or breakfast, or lunch, or dinner, or brunch, or dinner, or snack, or I don't. Goodbye.